Hello, friends, and thank you as always for visiting the Legend Sports Universe YouTube channel, Legend Sports Universe, where legends play forever. This is the Franchise Stars Baseball League, the American League Game of the Week for June 22nd of Year 3 of the FSBL, brings us to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome, where the Toronto Blue Jays visit the Minnesota Twins. Both teams in the hunt, very much in the playoff picture, both sitting in third place in their respective divisions, both also well within the wild card hunt. Starting for the Twins, Johan Santana, another terrific season for Santana, 9-4, 3.09 earned run average. You'll see he's got that whip down a touch below 1. That's kind of a signifier of a fantastic season. He will face Roberto Alomar to lead things off. 283 on the year for Alomar, 10 homers, 36 ribbies. About to get underway here. I appreciate you joining me for a rare early morning broadcast. Not sure who's up, who's at work, who's able to tune in, but whether it's live or on delay later, I appreciate you checking out the FSBL. Fastball there, misses inside. Santana behind Alomar 2-0 here. Lefty fires and delivers. Alomar flies it out to right. It's taking him back. Carries well. Max Kepler out there in right field for the Twins in this one. Tracks it down. Your Blue Jays lineup: Alomar, Escobar, and the rookie Josh Gibson. Jose Bautista, Joe Carter, and Vlad Guerrero. Alex Rios, Sean Green, and Kelly Gruber round out your lineup for the Blue Jays. Here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar has been pushed into a platoon situation now with Tony Fernandez. Hits this ball well out into the gap in right center. Kepler drags that one into his glove for the second out. And that'll bring up Josh Gibson, the rookie, 244, 15 homers, 41 RBIs. Started hot, went ice cold, but now he's picking up the pace again. Blue Jays believe Gibson is going to have a big second half as he's gotten acclimated to the FSBL here. First pitch fastball on the outside corner. You'll see the Twins playing him heavily to pull. One low in the zone. Gibson smashes it foul. Santana is now ahead of him, 0-2. Sinker rides away. Count goes to 1-2. Santana, a little crick in the neck there. Trying to loosen himself up here in the early going. 1-2 as Santana works to Josh Gibson. High fastball swung on and missed. Down goes Gibson, and the side is retired. So Santana has a 1-2-3 first. Now the Twins will try to do some damage at the plate. Toronto nothing, Minnesota coming up. Here's Marco Estrada. Estrada 6-4, a 4.42 ERA in 15 starts so far this season for the Jays. A bit more than a hit an inning. Doesn't walk many. 76 strikeouts and 91 2/3. He will start off facing Lenny Dykstra. Dykstra rides a 10-game hitting streak entering the game. He's batting .292. First pitch swinging at a low fastball. He fouls it off. That gets the sign from Gibson. That one's at the knees, and it's 0-2. Okay, you see, Blue Jays 43-33. As we mentioned, both of these teams in third place in their divisions. The American League Central is incredibly tightly packed. The American League East packed as well, although the Yankees do have a little bit of a cushion there over the Red Sox and the Jays. Red Sox have gotten hot again after a cold spell. Thrust themselves back into second place. 2-2 the count as Estrada works to Dykstra. Grounded down to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag, and there's one away. Your Twins lineup: Dykstra, Buddy Meyer, who's been scalding hot, and Joe Mauer, Herbeck, Heil, and Cronin, Ozuna, Buddy Lewis, and Max Kepler. Round things out for the Twins. Here's Buddy Meyer, and Meyer has just been exceptional. He is starting to take a bulk of time away from Chuck Knobloch. Smacks that liner to third. Kelly Gruber snags the low liner for the out. And there's 2 away. And now here's Joe Mauer. 321, 6 homers, 45 RBIs. Another fine season for Mauer. Currently leads the American League All-Star voting at catcher. First pitch from Estrada. All the ball down low. Change up there, dives down and away, and the count is 2-0. Now ball tapped foul. The count will go to 2-1. Estrada with the offering. High fastball. Mauer lays off. 3-1 the count. Kent Herbeck, the first baseman, waits on deck for the Twins. Ground ball up the middle. Weakly hit. Alomar has it. Throws the first. And the side is retired. So both teams go in order in the first. We'll head to the second here at the Metrodome. Blue Jays and Twins scoreless. Here's Jose Bautista, and Bautista has had a terrific first half after a torrid June. 325, 16 homers, 41 RBIs on the month. Just absolutely scalding hot work from Jose Bautista here in June. He's not going to want this month to end. He's still got a week to go in this month. Only June 22nd. So Bautista has just been unconscious to this point in June. Fastball from Santana, called strike at 0-2. Santana gets the sign from Mauer. He sets up inside. 0-2 pitch. Bautista fouls it back to stay alive. Down a hold at 0-2 here in the top of the second, just underway in Minnesota. Appreciate you all tuning in whenever you're watching. Goes the other way, so shifting Bautista to pull. He drops one down the right field line. That goes into the corner. Bautista's going to round second and try for 3, and they're just going to send it home. It's going to be an opposite field triple for Jose Bautista, who just keeps up his scalding hot month here for the Blue Jays. Bautista largely a dead pull hitter, but goes the other way on that one, whether intentional or not. Standing on third, and here's Joe Carter. Carter batting .276, first pitch swinging, pops it up. Herbeck says he's got it just on the edge of the cutout, puts it away. And there's one down here in the top of the second.
The first baseman, number 27.
That'll bring up Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 247, 13 homers, 36 RBIs. First pitch sinker on the inside corner. Santana trying to work around the leadoff triple from Bautista. Fastball misses down low. 1-1 the count. Santana from the set. Delivers. Ground ball to short. Bautista breaks for home. Cronin will go to first. They'll take the out. Sacrifice the run. Guerrero gets the job done with the RBI ground out. And the Blue Jays take a 1-0 lead. So here's Alex Rios, 246, 4 homers, 21 ribbies for Rios. Fastball, up and away. Jays took game 1 of this 3-game set, 9-3. Rios fouls that one off, and the count goes level. the inside corner, and the count is 1-2. Pitch, sinker down and in. 2-2 the count. Santana rocks and fires. High fastball. He gets the strike at the letters. Down goes Rios. And the side is retired. But the Blue Jays get one after the leadoff triple from Jose Bautista, the RBI ground out from Vlad Guerrero. We head to the bottom of the second. Blue Jays 1, Twins nothing. So here's Kent Herbeck. Herbeck batting .265.
The first baseman, number
7 homers, 33 runs batted in. Fastball at the knees for strike 1. That one off the plate. That looked like a good pitch from Estrada. Doesn't get the call. 1-1 to count. Herbeck reaches for a changeup. Fouls it off. Estrada rocks and fires. Breaking ball there. Pulled down to first. Guerrero on the backhand. Flips to Estrada covering, and there's one away.
batting fifth, the left fielder, number 22.
So that'll bring up Larry Heil. Heil's had a terrific season. Doesn't hit lefties well, but he's scalding righties. Reverse splits have him at a .314 average. 18 homers, 59 runs batted in. He's batting .349 against right-handed pitching. Fastball rides inside for ball 1. And this is up and away. Change up at the knees. Count goes to 2-1. Estrada rocks and fires. Heil flies it the other way. Bautista's over. He puts it away for out number 2. So 2 down here in the bottom of the second.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
That'll bring up the shortstop, Joe Cronin. Cronin, .252, 3 homers, 12 RBIs. .007 tunes in. How are you? Good to see you. Big Clue. What's up, my friend? Oh, well, shucks, man. I love you too. You know what? I hadn't done an early morning one in a while, and I had some time this morning. The weather's crappy here, so I was going to go do some outside stuff. And I'm going to kind of wait for the rain to pass, so I figured I may as well get an early morning stream done, and figured whoever was around could tune in, and if not, they can watch later or whatever. If I have extra time later, I'll probably do a football broadcast later on. But Estrada delivers. Fastball. Cronin tries to hold up. Unable to get up. 2-2 the count. Change up just outside. Marcelo Ozuna waits in the on-deck circle. Getting to the point where we're going to start seeing some trades again as the calendar prepares to turn to July. The Twins have been the league's most active trade team over the first couple of seasons. Cronin flies out to left, Carter reels it in, and the side is retired. So we'll head to the top of the third. Blue Jays with a 1-0 lead. Green, Gruber, and Alomar due up in the third. Here's Sean Green, .283, 11 homers, 41 ribbies. Green down in the 8th hole against the lefty. Change up, misses down low. Fastball rides inside. Fastball down low says Santana behind Green 3-0. There you see Kelly Gruber in the on-deck circle. Santana gets that one over for a strike. It's 3-1. That one's off the outside corner. So Green gets the walk to lead off the top of the third. Here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber batting .277. Throw over to first. Green gets back in with minimal effort. Green can steal a bag on you. He didn't steal bases for long in his real-life career, but he stole 30 a couple times, if I remember correctly. Fastball in there for a called strike. Gruber riding an 11-game hitting streak. Get that average up. 6 homers, 23 RBIs. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-2. Santana takes a peek over at Green, giving him a little bit of the side eye there as he goes into the stretch. 0-2 pitch. Fastball misses down and in. Santana from the set. Fastball at the knees, strike 3, rings up Gruber. Down he goes for the first out here in the third. Third strikeout for Santana. That'll turn the order over. Here's Roberto Alomar. Alomar 0 for 1. He flew out his first time up. Fastball misses inside. Alomar looks in. One 0 offer. And Alomar flails at that one. Change up with some good dive on it. Count goes for 1-1. Another throw over. Green gets back. Santana. Change up. Misses down and in. 2-1 the count. Sinker rides inside. Alomar fights it off. A little surprised we haven't seen Green take an attempt at a bag yet. Although it is a lefty on the mound. Santana delivers. Alomar clearly trying to slash one the other way there. Fouls it off. Count will hold at 2-2. And delivers. Fly ball, shallow center. It's going to be a long run for Dykstra. He'll get there, puts it away for out number 2. Again, 2/3 of the Twins' outfield acquired in trades. Lenny Dykstra and Marcell Ozuna. Actually, Ozuna is the agent today. So here's Yunel Escobar. Escobar is 0 for 1. Escobar was the everyday starter for the first 2 years. But Tony Fernandez has forced him now into just being the right-handed hitting part of a platoon. Escobar tries to hold on to his job. Fernandez, a switch hitter, may end up taking over that job completely. But Escobar has performed well through the first 2 years, so he's getting a chance to try to at least keep himself in the lineup. Changeup misses away. It's 2-1. The Jays have big hopes for Fernandez. The assumption is that he's ultimately going to take over the everyday job. 2-1 offering from Santana. Escobar, fly ball to center. It's another one shallow. Dykstra comes on. He's under it. Puts it away, and the side is retired. Santana works around the leadoff walk. We'll head to the bottom of the third here at the Metrodome. Ozuna, Lewis, and Kepler due up for the Twins. They trail it 1-0. Here is Marcell Ozuna, 267, 6 homers, 23 runs batted
The
in.
designated hitter, number 48.
Estrada delivers. Ozuna smacks it down to first. Guerrero takes it to the bag himself, and there's one away.
Batting eighth,
Been an economical start so far for Estrada.
Lewis.
Only had 26 pitches here in the third. Here's Buddy Lewis, 272, homer, 7 RBIs. Lewis getting playing time with the injury to Gary Gaetti. Fastball on the inside corner for strike one. Off-speed pitch, gets him out in front of it, pulls it foul. And Estrada is ahead 0-2. Estrada rocks and fires. Lewis gets a piece of the changeup. Trying to stay alive. There you see a note. Lou Gehrig has joined the 100 homer club. There's a lashing shot to left. Carter gives it a chase, but he's going to have to play it on the hop. It's an opposite field single for Buddy Lewis. And there's a man on with one out here in the bottom of the third.
Number 26.
If I remember right, Gehrig would be the 5th member of the 100 homer club. Again, this is June of year 3 of the FSBL. Here's Max Kepler. Kepler batting .253. Fastball misses down low. 8 homers, 23 RBIs for Kepler. Twins group does a lot of platooning. Kepler and Tom Vernansky forming a platoon out there in right. Fastball misses inside. It's 2-0. Twins, of course, will be getting Rod Carew next year, who was just taken in the rookie draft. Which will make Chuck Knobloch's role a bit precarious, although Knobloch's role is already precarious because of Buddy Meyer's emergence this season. Cutter, that looked like a good pitch from Estrada, but it's called the ball down and away. The count goes to 3-1. Eddie Dykstra waits in the on-deck circle. Another changeup from Estrada. That one drops low for ball 4. So the Twins have a little something cooking now. First and second with one out. Order turns over. Here's Dykstra. Dykstra grounded out his first time up. And Dykstra riding a 10-game hitting streak entering the day. Ground ball to short. This could be 2. Dykstra runs well. 6-4-3. Dykstra beats it out. Good turn by Alomar, who got hit hard by Kepler there on the takeout slide. Nothing wrong here with the feed from Escobar, but Alomar hits the deck there. Dykstra gets down the line well, as we mentioned. Beats it by half a step. So now it's 2 outs, runners on the corners. You get a good camera shot in the back of that guy's ear. And here's Buddy Meyer. Meyer is 0 for 1. Fastball from Estrada misses inside. And Buddy Meyer. Knobloch was out for a little spell. Meyer got some playing time and ran with it, and now he's splitting some time with Knobloch. Cutter there. This is up high. It's 2-0. Buddy Meyer also riding a 10-game hitting streak. I should believe Dykstra's is 11. Meyer's is 10. Pitch from Estrada, fastball swung on and missed, and the count goes to 2-1. There you see right now, Blue Jays a half game back in the wild card. The Twins a game and a half back in the wild card. They're just about at the midway point. Cutter misses inside. It's 3-1. Joe Mauer waits in the on-deck circle. Estrada from the set delivers. Meyer lashes that one into center. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to get the run home, and we've got a tie ball game. So Buddy Meyer continues to swing a hot bat, lashes one into center. It's an RBI single, and the Twins are on the board here in the third inning. We're tied at 1. So that'll bring up Mauer. Mauer is 0 for 1. Curveball misses away. Yeah, Clue. Another one of those guys. We've had this conversation before, like who I knew of, but didn't know how good a player he actually was. Buddy Meyer was a really solid hitter, and I didn't realize that until how good he was until I got into this project. Because I don't think like in my old all-time baseball league project for that I did for Out of the Park, I don't think he had gotten into the league yet. I was in year 11 of that league. Someday I'll get back to doing some of that, but this is just kind of has taken it over. So I really hadn't gotten deep into learning about him as of yet. Breaking ball misses down low. Yeah, I did that project for quite a while, and ended up I got away from the game and then I got back into the game, and then when my PS4 died, is what made me start this project. Lashed out to left, Carter reels it in, and the side is retired. But Buddy Meyer comes through with the RBI single. We're a third of the way through here at the Metrodome. Blue Jays and Twins tied at 1. That league was fun because that league was kind of a bit of the same premise of this, but it was all fictional teams. So it was kind of an everybody in the pool, open draft, that kind of thing. As Josh Gibson steps in here to start the 4th. And it was the second year when I stopped doing it. It was the middle of the second year of the most recent expansion. And the Atlanta Crackers, as I called out to the old, that old team. And when I put the expansion team in Atlanta, they got Ted Williams with the number 1 pick in the inaugural draft for those teams. And then the following year, because they were still bad because they were an expansion team, they got Josh Gibson. So that Atlanta team was going to roll forward with Ted Williams and Josh Gibson hitting back-to-back in the middle of the lineup. So I was kind of looking forward to seeing how that would roll. Well, that's the thing, Clue. Yeah, it's exactly that. And I love the fictional team approach, but when I was just doing it for myself and doing some text updates and stuff like that, and I'd write stories and whatever, the fictional team approach worked well. But when I started doing streams and stuff like that, and especially like something like this, to try to get an audience, I figured I should stick with the regular teams. But I didn't want to just do a standard Franchise Stars League, which is why I came up with the idea for this kind of gradual assimilation of all the players and stuff like that. Just kind of mixing the two ideas. So after Gibson goes down, here's Jose Bautista. And Bautista just having a June to remember. This is reminiscent of Willie McCovey's September in year 1 of the FSBL. He rounds out the third there. McCovey took the National League MVP award, probably that would have been won by Willie Mays in year 1. Of course, Mays won the NL MVP award in year 2. He probably would have won it in year 1 had it not been for McCovey hitting 16 homers in September of that year down the home stretch. Hit 51 for the year, took the NL home run title, and along with it, took MVP honors. But Bautista's June. Again, he's got 16 homers this month, and there's still a week left in June. 2-0 the count as Santana works to Carter. He misses away. The count goes to 3-0. Get your son his name for Josh Gibson is very cool. Very, very cool. Carter swings 3-0. He hits it well to right field. Kepler's going back. He's near the wall. It hits off the wall. Carter will pull in at second with a 2-out opposite field double. 12th double of the year for Big Joe Carter. And the Blue Jays have a runner in scoring position. So Carter swings at a 3-0 changeup away. But no one's going to criticize it because it worked out. Here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. Jr. is 0 for 1. Fastball at the knees. Start calling your kid a peanut farmer and all that kind of stuff. 1-1. The count here as Santana works to Guerrero. Fastball. Ooh, generous call there, up and in. But they say that Santana caught the corner, and the count goes to 1-2. What, the killer rabbit from what, Monty Python? Change up, misses inside. Santana, 2-2 as he works to Vlad Guerrero Jr. Fastball, that's a good pitch from Santana. He got squeezed there. That looked good at the knees. Says it's low, and the count goes full. 3-2 offering coming from Johan. In there, called strike 3. He locks Guerrero up, and Santana works around the Carter double. The killer rabbit attacked President Carter. I feel like I should know that story. I will absolutely do that. I love when we have these conversations in the chat, and then I think of somebody listening later on and wondering what the hell we're referring to because they're not in the chat. Like if somebody's not a subscriber and they just tune in and listen, and they're like, what the hell is he talking about a killer rabbit in a baseball broadcast? Herbeck hits this one well the other way. It's driving Carter back near the wall on the track. Carter makes the catch as he hits into the wall. Nice grab there by Joe Carter. Herbeck gives that one an opposite field ride, but it's just a loud out. And there's one away here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's Larry Heil. Heil is 0 for 1. Change up from Estrada on the outside corner. So when I did shortly after the new year, I did a broadcast about plans for the channel and things I wanted to get done this year. One of the things I said was I was going to start. I've actually had a Twitch account for like a year and a half, but I've never used it. Like I set one up and I never did it. I'm going to start doing a little bit of stuff on Twitch, I think. I just want to try to figure out how to maneuver it. But I think my first Twitch broadcast, I'm actually going to do the All-Star game for the FSBL on Twitch. Because I think, the cross-section of players will give people a good idea of what the league is about and stuff like that. So that'll be my first Twitch broadcast. I'll do that. That's probably going to be in another week and a half or so. Fly ball out to center. Rios puts it away for out number 2.
Now batting, number 13.
So here's Joe Cronin. Cronin is 0 for 1. He lined out in the second. Carter misses up high. Out of town scoreboard. A's over the Mets. 8-5 in Oakland. Shane Mack homered for the Mets. Wally Shang hit a pair of home runs, 5 and 6. Drove in 5 for the A's. Red Sox over the Reds in Boston, 3-2. Ike DeLock gets the win. John Franco takes the loss. Heine Groh, his 10th homer for the Reds. Jimmy Collins drove in a run for the Red Sox. Twins are set down here in the fourth. We'll head to the top of the fifth. We're deadlocked at 1 in Minnesota. We got a good one going here. Frios, Green, and Gruber 2 up for Toronto. Here's Alex Rios, struck out his first time up. Tigers defeat the Giants in Detroit 7-6. Slugfest there. Willie Mays 3 for 3 with an RBI for the Giants. Al Kaline, his 11th home run of the year for the Tigers. Kaline still leading the American League in batting. Mariners lead the Orioles 6-5 in the 7th. Julio Rodriguez has hit his 9th. Eddie Murray his 15th and 16th for the Orioles. Angels over the Rangers 2-1 in the 4th out in Texas. Don Baylor has driven in a run for California. Expos shut out the Braves 3-0 in Montreal. The story there, Steve Rogers gets his first win of the year. A complete game shutout. Rogers had been 0-9 as nothing has gone right for the Expos this season. Padres over the White Sox 3-1 in San Diego. That's final. Bip Roberts is homered in that one for the Padres. Marlins and the Rockies. Marlins lead the Rockies 3-0 in the 4th. Jimmy Hall is homered for the Marlins. The Rockies, the only team I have not yet broadcast this season. We'll get a Rockies broadcast done soon. And Sean Green steps in with 1 out. He walked back in the 3rd. Josh Gibson and Dazzy Vance will battle out in L.A. later on. In the game seen here on the channel, the Cubs defeated the Yankees 4-3 at Wrigley. Orville overall outdueling Whitey 4. Lee Smith getting the save for the Cubbies there. 0-2 pitch, Green fly ball to left. Kyle drifts over, he's under it, puts it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Vinny Capra.
So here's Kelly Gruber. Gruber is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. Fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball misses up high. 1-1 the count. Sinker is fouled up. One-two offering. Fastball misses down low. It's 2-2. One's fouled up. Down back. Gruber hangs in there with the 2-2 count. Ground ball in the hole. Meyer ranges to his left. Nice play, Buddy Meyer throws out Gruber to end the top of the 5th. So we're midway through here in Minnesota. Blue Jays and Twins each have a run on 2 hits. We're tied as we head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. He's 0 for 1. He grounded out his first time up.
For the Twins, the designated hitter, number 48.
Fastball on the outside corner. Estrada throwing well here, trying to keep up with Johan Santana. I believe Estrada threw the last Blue Jays game I did here on the channel as well. 0-1 changeup. That's a beauty. He's got that pitch working pretty well here. Estrada ahead of Ozuna 0-2. Changeup dives down low. Ozuna reaches and fouls it off. And just stay alive. Cutter there, a touch high. It's 1-2. Ozuna pops this one straight up. Gibson sheds the mask, puts it away, and there's 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th.
Now batting, third baseman, Buddy Lewis.
It's funny. So in the previous years of the FSBL, in the first 2 years, I did one game of the week. You know, I broadcasted a Sunday game each week on the schedule and got through the season. Now that I'm doing an American League and a National League game of the week, I've done 28 broadcasts already. We're just at the end of June. And I realized, like, in the past 2 years, like, I'd be at the end of the regular season at this point. And even though it's going to take longer, it's really been so much better for me to kind of do the multiple games a week. I just feel much more in tune with what's going on in the league and stuff like that. And no reason to rush a good thing. So here's Max Kepler. Kepler walked his first time. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. Fastball on the outside corner. Changeup misses down and away. It's 1-1. Chop down to first. Guerrero has it. He's going to take it himself. Beats Kepler to the bag, and the side is retired. So the Twins go down weakly in the bottom of the 5th. We'll head to the 6th. We're still tied at 1, Blue Jays and Twins. Top of the 6th, here's Roberto Alomar. He's 0 for 2. He has flown out twice. As always, appreciate you tuning in here. This is a rare early morning broadcast for me. I'm usually either midday or at night. Had some time. Hadn't done a baseball broadcast in a few days. Wanted to get back into it. Alomar fouls that one off. Counts 1-1. If you have not as of yet, I hope you will consider subscribing. And also, bang that like button if you like what you hear here at the LSU. Junel Escobar waits on deck. 3-1 the count. Santana works to Alomar. Does not want to let Alomar get on as the leadoff man. Fastball there, down and away. Alomar fouls it off. Full count as Santana deals. And a beautiful changeup on the outside corner. Down goes Alomar, and there's one away. That's the 7th strikeout for Santana here in the top of the 6th. You see those central standings. Tigers holding on to a 1-game lead over the Indians. Only 6.5 games separate the top 4 teams in that AL Central. Fastball from Santana misses up high to Escobar, who has flown out twice. Change up, misses down. Oh, it's 2-0. Escobar turns on that one, yanks it foul. The holy hand grenade. There you go, Yogo. That's what it seemed like that time when Randy Johnson hit the bird. Exploded like the holy hand grenade. Fly ball out to right. Kepler reels it in. There's 2 away.
Now batting, the catcher, Josh Gibson.
So here's Josh Gibson. Santana has owned Gibson in this one. He struck him out both times. Gibson waggles the bat slightly. Hits that one hard through the hole. It's a base hit for Josh Gibson with 2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Puts it hard and on the turf. Right through the hole as they were playing him the pull. So that'll bring up Jose Bautista. Bautista 1 for 2. He tripled his first time up and scored the Blue Jays' only run. And grounded out to third. Big strike 1 there. After a very pedestrian April and May, Jose Bautista been the best player in baseball here in June. Fastball misses down low. And it sets and delivers, but he's the high fly ball to left. He got that one a little bit towards the end of the bat, though. Hiles underneath it, puts it away, and the side is retired. So we'll go to the bottom of the 6th here in Minnesota. Dykstra, Meyer, and Mauer due up for the Twins. We're deadlocked at 1. Here's Lenny Dykstra. He's 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice.
The center fielder, number 4.
Fastball in for a called strike. Estrada delivers. That one's fouled off. Oh, 2 pitch to Dykstra. Cutter rides inside. It's 1-2. Curveball bounces in the dirt. 2-2 the count. Estrada rocks and fires again. Curveball rides inside. So after being ahead 0-2, the count's now 3-2. Buddy Meyer waits on deck. Estrada does not want Dykstra on as the leadoff man. Very capable of swiping a bat. 3-2 pitch. Dykstra turns that one but foul. Three-two pitch. Swung on and missed. Cutter away. Dykstra chases it. That would have been ball 4. That's the first strikeout for Estrada.
Now batting, the second baseman, Buddy.
This one goes way out of the zone. Not much on it as far as movement goes. All right, they're registering that as a cutter, but it didn't really have a heck of a lot to it. I think Dykstra may have thought that pitch was going to ride inside a little bit more, and it never did. So the lack of movement perhaps working to Estrada's advantage there. 1 down. Here's Buddy Meyer. Slaps it on the ground. First pitch right to Escobar. Throws to first, and there's 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Moore.
That'll bring up Joe Mauer. Mauer is 0 for 2. He's still looking for his first hit of the series. Fastball misses inside. One-0 pitch, and Mauer lines that one up the middle. That's a base hit. So it's a 2-out single for Joe Mauer. Takes the 1-0 offering right back up the chute. Such a fine professional hitter. So that'll bring up Kent Hrbek. Hrbek is 0 for 2. First pitch cutter on the inside corner for strike 1. Hrbek is flown out and grounded out. Estrada deals, changeup misses away. Hrbek, red hot bat right now. He's 9 for his last 20. Estrada from the set. Not that Mauer's going to go in there. 1-1 offering. Hrbek up the middle. There's a base hit. Rios gets to it quickly. Mauer pulls into second and holds there. So the Twins have 2 on back-to-back 2-out hits. And now here's Larry Heil. Changeup misses down and in for ball 1. Heil was blown out twice. He went 4 for 4 in the opening game of this series. One-0 offering. Cutter misses up high. It's 2-0. Now we're on second. Hrbek on first. Not a lot of speed on the bases for the Twins. Heil lashes this one to right. Gonna hang up a bit. Batista gets there, reels it in, and the side is retired. So Estrada gets out of the jam. We'll head to the top of the 7th. Carter, Guerrero, and Rios due up for the Blue Jays. We're tied 1-1 in Minnesota. Here's Joe Carter, 1 for 2. He doubled his last time up. Fastball misses up high. Fastball swung on and missed. Count goes to 1-1. Santana delivers. Carter pulls it foul. Down at 1-2. 88 pitches to this point for Johan Santana. Fastball misses up high. It's 2-2. Foul back. 2-2 the count. And Carter, deep drive to left. That ball is way back. Heil goes to the wall, looks up, and it's out of here. Home run, Joe Carter. His 9th of the season, and the Blue Jays have taken a 2-1 lead here in the top of the 7th. So Joe Carter jumps all over that pitch. Puts it into the seats out and left. Heil gave it a look, but this one did not have a heck of a lot of doubt to it. So now here's Vlad Guerrero Jr. He's 0 for 2. Fastball misses down low. Going to get some bullpen action going for the Twins. If they don't already. They do. All right. Aguilera and Porterfield are both up throwing. Struck out, grounded out. One-0 pitch from Santana. Popped up. Herbeck makes the call. Puts it away. There's one out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Alex Rios.
So that'll bring up Alex Rios. Rios has struck out twice. Fastball misses inside. Here you see Aguilera and Porterfield both throwing in the Twins bullpen. Sinker there at the knees. Count goes to 1-1. Ground ball back to the mound. Santana can't come up with it. It's in the center for a base hit. So it's a 1-out single. Throw can't be handled, and nobody's going to advance on it. It's a base hit for Rios with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. Here's Sean Green. Green is 0 for 1. Santana throws over to first. Rios dives back in. Not sure who's throwing there, but there's bullpen action going for the Blue Jays as well. Fastball in for a called strike. It's 0-1. Green 0 for 1 with a walk. The throw over. Rios dives back in again. Santana from the set. Throw over. Santana very cautious about Rios on first. Doesn't want to let another runner in scoring position. 0-1 offering. That slider misses inside. Fastball there, misses up high, 2-1. Next pitch will be number 100 for Johan Santana. He fouls off the sinker. It's 2-2. Santana rocks and fires. Green slashes it through the hole. Base hit in the left. Carter will hold at second, but now it's 2 men on with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. We'll see how much longer they go with Santana, and the answer is going to be not at all. So Santana's day is done. Giving up the homer and 2 base runners here in the 7th inning. He's going to come out right now on the short end of what at present is a 2-1 score. And now here's Rick Aguilera. Aguilera 2-4, a 6.99 ERA in 19 appearances. Aguilera, after 2 solid years, has had a really rough go so far this season for the Twins, and the Twins need to get Aguilera right. So he'll face Gruber. Gruber is 0 for 2. Good slider there, swung on and missed. Aguilera has earned an opportunity to try to fight through this to a degree, but I'm not sure how long the Twins will let him go. Or possibly looking to the minors for somebody to replace him. You're in a playoff hunt. You can't go trotting guys out there based on past performance. 0-2 pitch. Slider misses down low. It's 1-2. Aguilera delivers. Slider down low. It's 2-2. Roberto Alomar waits on deck. Ground ball to third. And that one chews up Buddy Lewis. It's in the left for a base hit. Rios comes around. He's going to score. The throw goes into third. It's an RBI single for Kelly Gruber. And the Blue Jays have taken a 3-1 lead here in the top of the 7th. On the turf, that ball got down there in a hurry, and it chewed up Buddy Lewis. So now, here's Roberto Alomar. Looking to tack on. He's 0 for 3. Goes to the left-hand side against the righty Aguilera. Pulls this one foul. It's 0-1. Aguilera delivers there. Curveball misses down low. The Alomar has been terrific with runners in scoring position to this point. Fly ball, looping shot to center. Dykstra coming on. It's going to fall. That's going to get in. It's an RBI blue base hit. Dykstra throws the third, not in time. It's an RBI single for Roberto Alomar. And the Blue Jays extend their lead to 4-1. There you see the throw in. Not in time as Gruber gets into third base. And now here's Yunel Escobar, and I got to think if there's another hit here, we're going to see a change of pitcher as Aguilera once again struggling. Slider is in for a called strike. Escobar is 0 for 3. He flew out in the 6th. Josh Gibson waits on deck. Breaking ball down to third. This has double play potential. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the side is retired. Nice pick by Herbeck. But the Joe Carter homer starts a 3-run inning. It's 7th inning stretch time here in Minnesota. Blue Jays now lead it 4-1. It's a good looking hot dog. Here's Joe Cronin. Marco Estrada at 81 pitches. Cronin is 0 for 2. He is flown out and lined out.
Number 13.
Cutter misses up and in. That cutter is in there for a call strike. The count's 1-1. Estrada delivers. That one is pulled foul. 1-2 the count. Fouled off. Here's the pitch. Cutter misses up high. It's 2-2. Estrada deals. Fastball misses down and in. It's 3-2. Full count to Cronin. Fastball misses up high for ball 4. So Cronin walks to lead off the bottom of the 7th. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Ozuna is 0 for 2. He is popped down and grounded out. Breaking ball from Estrada is in there for a called strike. Estrada looks in and deals. Curveball misses away. Saw from a distance before that they had guys in the bullpen, but we haven't actually gotten the close-up as to who's throwing out there for Toronto. 1-1 pitch. Ozuna dunks this one to right field. That should get down. Batista lays out, gives it a fine effort, but can't come up with it. Runner had to hold as he'd only gone halfway. Wasn't sure that would hit the deck, hit the turf. But now the first 2 men are on for the Twins here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's going to be it for Marco Estrada. So Estrada throws well. But now, with trouble here in the bottom of the 7th, the Blue Jays are going to try to get their bullpen to get them through this one. Both runners on base are on Estrada's ledger.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
On comes Mike Timlin. Timlin so far 4-2, a 2.09 earned run average in 34 appearances. Timlin has had a reverse situation from the Twins' Rick Aguilera. Aguilera was very good last year and has been terrible this year. Timlin was horrible in year 2 of the FSBL, but has put it together here in year 3. He'll face Buddy Lewis, who's 1 for 2. Fastball misses up high. Single and a run scored. Sinker there. That looked like a good pitch from Timlin, but it's called a ball inside. 2-0 the count. Shot down the line. That's a fair ball. Runner's coming around third. Runner will come in to score. It's an RBI single for Buddy Lewis as he puts one inside the bag down at third, and the Twins with 3 straight hits, or 3 straight base runners to start off the bottom of the 7th. Ball a little bit closer. It's now 4-2. Here's Max Kepler. Kepler is 0 for 1. Lines that shot foul. Vincent has a couple of words for Timlin there between pitches. Timlin delivers. That one slapped foul. Timlin ahead of Kepler 0-2. Lenny Dykstra waits in the on-deck circle. 0-2 pitch. Line shot in the center. That's going to be a base hit for Max Kepler. Run around third. Forgive me stumbling over my words there. couldn't remember who was on base. Ozuna comes around to score. It's the RBI single. And the Twins, after Toronto scored 3 in the top of the 7th, the Twins have 2 in the bottom half and are looking for more. It's now 4-3. SGJ Jamie joins us. Yes, sir. How are you, buddy? Good to see you. I hope all is well with you. So here's Dykstra. Dykstra 0 for 3. First pitch fastball is in for a called strike. Dykstra struck out his last time up. Fouls that one off. The count goes to 0-2. And Dykstra riding a 10-game hitting streak. Fastball there, misses away. Timlin gets the sign from Gibson. Fastball misses up high. Count goes to 2-2. Here's the pitch from Timlin. Dykstra, ground ball up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. We'll see if they send the runner around, and they will. Here comes the throw home from Rios. It will not be in time. The run comes around the score, and we're tied at 4 in the bottom of the 7th, and there's still nobody out. So the Twins answer right back against the Blue Jays. Single, single, single. So Timlin, so much for throwing well. He'll leave. Here's Kelvin Escobar, 4-1, a 3.56 ERA in 27 appearances to this point. As we're deadlocked at 4 here in the bottom of the 7th, there's still nobody out. There's 2 men on for Buddy Meyer. Meyer is 1 for 3. Escobar's first pitch, a fastball, is in there for a called strike. Fastball there that tried to hold up the swing, was unable to, and the count goes to 0-2. There's the pitch, shot out to right. Batista coming on, he'll get there. Puts it away, runner will hold at second. Batista almost airmailed that throw into third. There's one away. Here's Joe Mauer. Mauer is 1 for 3. I believe the Blue Jays are one of those teams that does not have a lefty in their bullpen. Splitter from Escobar in for a called strike. There's Roy Lee Jackson and Casey Jansen, both throwing in the Blue Jays' pen. Mauer hits one down to third. Gruber, and Gruber airmails this throw out into right field. The run's going to come home to score on the Gruber error. And the Twins take a 5-4 lead. Kelly Gruber probably should not have bothered even trying to turn 2 there. Well, he actually would have had a play if it was an on-target throw. But Gruber, off balance, throws it into right field. And the Twins have taken a 5-4 lead on the Kelly Gruber error. Here in the bottom of the 7th, there's still only 1 out. And here's Kent Hrbek. Hrbek is 1 for 3. Fastball is in for a called strike. We're going to have to take a break for a couple of minutes at the end of this inning. It won't be long. But at the end of the 7th, I need to take care of something for 2 minutes. Hrbek, shot out into the gap. That's going to be extra bases. Hrbek puts one into the gap to the wall. 1 run will score. Second run comes around. The second run will score. It's a 2-run double for Kent Herbeck, and the Twins have put a 6 spot up here in the bottom of the 7th. Ninth double for Herbeck. It's 7-4 Minnesota. So the Twins, in what was a 1-1 game entering the 7th, allow 3 runs in the top half and answer with 6 in the bottom half. Here's Larry Heil. Heil turns that one around and it's foul. Heil is 0 for 3. Escobar from the set. Rounds that one down to first. Herbeck will move over to third, but Guerrero takes it to the bag for the second out. So 2 away here in the bottom of the 7th. Of what has been a nightmare inning for the Blue Jays. That'll bring up Joe Cronin. Cronin is 0 for 2. Escobar looks in. Slider misses away. It's 1-0. Escobar and Cronin taking a glance at each other there. Escobar back on the hill. 1-0 the count. Escobar delivers. Fastball's in for a called strike. It's 1-1. Slider there is fouled off, and the count goes to 1-2. Escobar trying to stop the bleeding. There's the pitch, line shot in the center. It's going to hang up though. Rios puts it away, and the side is retired. But the Twins score 6 in the bottom of the 7th. We'll head to the 8th here in Minnesota. It's 7-4 Twins. It won't be more than 5 minutes, but I just have something that I need to take care of. We'll be back on here in a moment.
Your attention, please.
Sorry about that, gentlemen. I was checking in. My son had just gotten home from interviewing for an internship, and I wanted to find out how that all went. So, priorities and all that stuff. Here's Matt Guerriere. He's got no record on the season. He's going to come in and deal with the heart of the Toronto order as Minnesota tries to now hold on to this 7-4 lead after the 6-run bottom of the 7th. Here's Josh Gibson. He's 1 for 3. Guerriere from the set. Delivers. Gibson takes a first pitch fastball for strike 1. This game was 1-1 after 6. The 7th inning, an eventful one to say the least. Gibson fouls that one back. Count goes to 0-2. Pitch, fastball off the outside corner, 1-2 the count. Eddie Guardado and Bob Porterfield throwing in the bullpen. Need to bulk up Eddie Guardado a little bit. Could have sworn I made him a little bit more portly than that. Beautiful curveball from Guerriere locks up Gibson. Gibson doesn't like the call. In a couple years, when Gibson's hitting 40 homers a year, he probably will get that call. But as a rookie, he gets rung up there. That's a good pitch, though, from Matt Guerriere. So 1 away. Here's Jose Bautista. Bautista's 1 for 3. Fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. Out here in Minnesota, revved up by that bottom of the 7th. Curveball misses down and away. Count goes to 1-1. Guerriere from the set. Bautista, high fly ball to the left. Not going to have the distance. Larry Heil underneath it puts it away for out number 2. So Guerriere retires the first 2 here in the top of the 8th. Now he'll face Joe Carter. Carter 2 for 3, a double, a homer. 5 for 8 in the series so far. Guerriere looks in and delivers. Carter lines this one out to center. Dykstra going back on it. He'll get there. Puts it away, and the side is retired. So nice job by Matt Guerriere to kind of calm the storm a bit. To get to 1-2-3, top of the 8th. We'll head to the bottom half. Twins lead it 7-4. Here's Roy Lee Jackson. Roy Lee Jackson is 7-1 in 31 appearances, but his ERA is 6.5. I would love to be able to go check out his individual game log and see how that has all worked, but the show doesn't let you do that. Because clearly he's basically had 2 or 3 disastrous appearances and been good otherwise. He'll face the Twins, bottom of the order here. Change up. Misses inside. It's 2-0. Fastball up and in. It's 3-0. Buddy Lewis waits on deck. Loop base hit out there in the left field. Apologies there. My son came down to let me know that they just called him after his interview, and he got the job. So, again, I went to kind of pause, and things went a little bit haywire here. But, again, life priorities. And family becomes before fantasy sports. So, apologies for the pauses. But it's all good things. 1 out, man on, bottom of the 8th. Curveball from Jackson in there, a call strike to Max Kepler. Jackson looks in. Curveball misses down and in. It's 1-1. Jackson delivers. Ground ball down to first. And then kind of in between play there, they thought Guerrero had, well, we're going to look at the replay on that one. Low liner, dives back into first, thought Guerrero picked it cleanly. He did not, so he touches up first as Eddie Guardado is going to come in and look for the save situation here. 24 saves on the year. 1 and 2, a 3.52 earned run average. He'll face Vlad Guerrero Jr. Let's go check out the replay on that last play, though. There you'll see it with the runner on first. Kepler, low liner. Runner goes to dive back in. And he would have caught it cleanly. It hit the glove before it hit the ground, but Guerrero isn't able to make the catch. The runner dives back in, flips to Jackson, steps to first, and now there's basically no way, as long as there's a good throw, for him to advance to second. So in a unique double play, but it all works out for the Blue Jays, and now they will try to get something going here in the top of the 9th against Eddie Guardado. Guerrero is 0 for 3. Curveball misses up high. It's 1-0. Fastball there, misses up high. It's 2-0. Not the way Guardado wanted to start this off. That one is a called strike at the letters. See how Toronto deals with their bench. Guerrero puts it the other way, just foul, just outside the line. Count goes to 2-2. Two-two offering from Guardado. Grounded through the hole. It's a leadoff base hit for Vlad Guerrero Jr. And the Blue Jays have the leadoff man on here in the top of the 9th. So now Alex Rios is due up. We'll let Rios. It goes to that animation so quickly. Apologies for that. But I think you're going to a lefty here. Look, we got Rasmus, Fernandez, Olerud. So you got a bunch of lefty bats here right now. Rasmus is actually hitting well. I don't think you're using Ernie Witt there. You've got Olerud, Fernandez, and Rasmus to use here. I'm going to go with Colby Rasmus first, and then we'll kind of see how it goes from there. Rasmus, 294, 2 homers, 14 RBIs. He's been very productive since getting called up. The Blue Jays had sent Kevin Pillar down to the minors. Rasmus took his place and has played well as the left-handed bat part of that platoon out in center with Alex Rios. Fastball there, misses up high. It's 1-1. Guardado from the set. Guerrero Jr. is on first. Again, you've still got Tony Fernandez and John Olerud on the bench you can use here too. Fastball swung on and missed by Rasmus. Count goes to 1-2. Breaking ball, Rasmus towards the hole. Meyer has it. He's only going to worry about the out at first. Guerrero's run by itself means nothing. They'll take the guaranteed out, and there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, Sean Green.
So that'll bring up Sean Green. Green will hit for himself here, of course, now against a right-handed pitcher. Green is 1 for 2, a single and a run scored. Guardado delivers. Curveball misses away. Curveball outside, 2-0. So Guardado getting himself into a little bit of trouble here as he tries to get the Twins to the finish line of what has been an eventful game here at the Metrodome. 2-0 offering. Fastball, that one's falling to high strike. Two-one offering. Green lines it the other way. That's slicing foul. There is bullpen action going out there for the Twins. They don't like the look of how Guardado is going here. Curveball misses inside. The count goes full. Kelly Gruber waits on deck. Gonna have to think about this if Green gets on. Or even if he doesn't, actually. Chopped down to third. Buddy Lewis has it. Throws the first, and the Blue Jays are down to their final out. Guerrero holds at second. So now, here's Kelly Gruber. He's 1 for 3. Struck out, grounded out, singled. You've got, who do they even have on the bench? One thing, do they have another third baseman? They really don't. Well, Aaron Hill could play third, right? Yeah, Aaron Hill could play third. So Gruber, 278. Tony Fernandez, 261, but a lefty. Olerud has the best ratings, but he does not, although he has a 345 OBP. I think given their performance this season, we're going to go to Tony Fernandez over Olerud in this spot. Again, I like trying to manage this the way guys are actually performing, not just go based on their ratings, but based on what their stats are for the season. So Fernandez has had a little bit of the better go so far. And you still got Olerud on the bench if you need him. He's got a little bit more pop than Fernandez. Got to get to that point first, though. So Tony Fernandez will try to keep the Blue Jays alive here. Down 7-4, runner on second. 2 outs here in the top of the ninth. Eddie Guardado, it has not been smooth, but trying to get the Twins to the end. 1-0 offering. Fernandez up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Dykstra comes up throwing. Guerrero comes around. They're not going to bother throwing home. It's a 7-5 ball game, and the Blue Jays stay alive. RBI single for Tony Fernandez. And the Blue Jays will get the tying run to the plate.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
And that's going to be it. They're going to take Guardado out, and they're going to bring in Tom Hall. Hall 1-0, a 5.68 earned run average. Hall, very good last year, not so much so far this season. He does have 8 holds. 12.2 sample size is a small one. They'll move Alomar to the right-hand side here. So Tom Hall is going to try to bail out Eddie Guardado here with 2 outs in the ninth. Fastball misses up and away. Alomar 1 for 4. He's got a single and an RBI. Hall looks in, delivers. Fastball is a called strike. It's 1-1. Hall rocks and fires. Shot down the right field line. It's slicing. It'll be foul and out of play. So the Blue Jays are down to their final strike. 1-2 to count as Hall works to Alomar. Slider misses down low. It's 2-2. Again, this game was 1-1 after 6 innings. Marco Estrada and Johan Santana locked in a good pitcher's duel. It's been chaotic since then. Alomar, fly ball to right. Kepler ranging over. He's got it. Puts it away. The ball game is over. And the Twins rally from a 4-1 deficit to get the 7-5 victory and even this 3-game set at a game apiece. So this was kind of a 6-inning game and then a 3-inning game. Look at that 7th inning. 9 runs between the two teams in the 7th. Really turned this game on its ear. The broadcast admittedly went a little bit haywire from that point as well. I apologize. Like I said, I had a little bit of news going on here with my son's internship interview and stuff like that. And I didn't want to make him wait till I finished a fantasy baseball stream to talk to him about that. So I'm sure that you all understand the positioning of priorities there. But that'll wrap this one up. This is a good one here in Minnesota. The Twins rally from the 4-1 deficit and come out of here with a 7-5 win. Aguilera gets the win despite a shaky outing. Mike Timlin takes the loss. Tom Hall takes his first save of the season. Buddy Lewis, 3 for 4 with an RBI. Gets player of the game honors in this one. Your final line score, the Twins, 7 runs, 10 hits, no errors. Blue Jays, 5 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. A very costly error by Kelly Gruber that broke the 4-4 tie in that bottom of the 7th. And the Twins go on for the victory. Again, both these teams very much in the playoff hunt as we near the midway point of the season. Hugely appreciative of you guys tuning in, especially if you weathered through the pause in the middle of the broadcast. Greatly, greatly appreciate it. SGJ Jamie, 007 Big Clue. Appreciate you guys very much tuning in here. And as well, anybody who's tuning in after the fact for the listen. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys, whatever you are doing. I'm sure I will see you around somewhere on somebody's stream or perhaps my own later on. We'll see how the day goes. Probably won't do one at this point since this one took a little while. I probably won't do another one till late tonight if work lets me out early enough. But until then, be good to each other, and we'll talk soon. The Twins take down the Blue Jays 7-5 in Minnesota.